Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links PvP. Today, as you guys can see, we're taking another look at Amazonas, and this time, we're trying to run around with a post-nerf deck. Now, as you guys may know, Konami recently announced a new, ban list for Duel Links, which includes one of the Amazonas' most used cards, Amazonas Onslaught, and so we've designed this deck around the upcoming ban list, which also means we can't use Econ, because both Econ and Amazonas Onslaught are limited to 2, and we can only have 2 cards within the entire set of semi-limits, and that of course is going to be 2 Onslaught, because Econ is definitely not as important. Anyway guys, if you want to know exactly how this deck works, and exactly what changes we've made to fit the new ban list, you can stick around. Otherwise, jump to the timestamp in the top left hand corner, because that will take you straight to the action. Either way, this deck is pretty much the usual. We have 3 princesses search out our Onslaught. We have 1 queen because it's such an amazing card. It's a pretty powerful beater, easy to summon, and can protect our stuff from destruction. Amazonas Swordsman, or Swordswoman, should I say, is another really great monster. It of course can cause your opponent's battle damage. Amazonas Sage is our way to get rid of back row. At the end of damage step, this card attacks is still in the field, which it usually will be the case because of Amazonas Queen. We can destroy some back row. And of course, Baby Tiger for that recursive summoning. And I feel as though Baby Tiger is definitely a lot less useful now that we don't have Econ, because we can't, summon a monster, have Amazonas Baby Tiger appear, and then tribute it with Econ to take their opponent's monsters, because of course we can't run any Econ, but it's not too big of a deal. Then moving on to the spells and traps, of course we have 2 Amazonas Onslaught, the most important card in the deck. I've also upped Amazonas Willpower to 2. I was actually going to do this anyway, despite the nerf for the next time I played this deck, but I feel like having it at 2 is really useful, because we can actually obviously get our monsters back when they are destroyed, and it's just really good in terms of, bringing back big stuff, because this thing can bring back even the queen if it somehow gets destroyed, and having at least 2 ways to do that is really good for us. I guess I'll go over our last trap now as well. We have Intrigue Shield. It's a pretty useful card for this deck. Target one face-up monster you control, equip this card to the target. Once per turn, while the equipped monster is in attack position, it cannot be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage from attacks involving it. Now, the battle damage thing is a little less important, because we are now running Holy Guard, because of course a bunch of skills got nerfed. So with Holy Guard, it's not too important to have this whole prevention of battle damage, but being able to prevent destruction once per turn I think is pretty useful. And as much as I like Amazonas Heirloom, I feel like I'm more in favor of Intrigue Shield. Then moving on, of course, back to our spells, we have, like I said, Super Rush Headlong. This is my replacement for Econ. Econ was kind of there just to help me prevent my monsters from being destroyed, and Super Rush does that just as well. Plus, it has the advantage that if a monster is able to kind of deal with us before the damage step, we can use Super Rush Headlong. If they can't deal with us before the damage step, then we can use our Amazonas Onslaught to get rid of the monster. So we kind of have an answer for before and after the damage step in this deck, which I think I really, really like. And then finally we have Forbidden Chalice, which of course is going to be our small attack buffs where we need it, as well as effect negation, again, if we ever need it. Either way guys, that's going to be it for the deck profile. Let's jump into some duels. Alright, so here we have our next opponent, Yugi Muto, and of course we have Taya, as I should have mentioned. I'm sure you knew because I told the guy. Anyway, despite our previous shenanigans, which I think I might have left in for you. I'm not sure if I did. I said I would, but I don't know if I will. It was basically just a duel where someone summoned Cyberstein and surrendered straight away. But what I was saying at the beginning of that duel was that I don't think the ban list hit, Amazonas is very hard. And I like that. I didn't think Amazonas were that big of a problem. And I feel like a small hit like we got was fair. I mean, Amazonas Onslaught at 2 now means, of course, you can't run 3. It's a little less consistent. I mean, I say that, but I do have, the Searcher and the card itself. But beyond that, also, we don't have access to Econ anymore. Again, because of the way the game... Oh my god, okay, we have all the options. I'm just going to summon Princess. I don't think we're going to need 2 Willpower, so we'll search at our second Onslaught. But yeah, as I was saying, without having access to Econ, it's a little bit of a downside for the deck, because Econ is a really great card, and it combos off with Tiger, as I may have mentioned earlier. But yeah, overall, I think it's really, really, really good. Now, the question is, I think we will battle. Regardless, we'll battle. And we'll use Amazonas Princess effect. We'll ditch the Sage. And I guess we'll bring out Draining Shield. My attacks will still go. My effect will still go through. And I will grab. I'll grab Swordswoman, I guess. I'm a fan of Swordswoman. So our opponent's got a bunch of life points on the board right now, which is not fun for us at all. Let's end our turn. We should be in good shape. But as I was saying, like, not having Econ is a bit of a downside, and I guess that's why Econ's on the board. They want Econ on the ban list, sorry, not on the board, on the ban list, because they don't want the most powerful decks like Amazonas to be able to take advantage of such a powerful stable card, but I'm sure they also don't want to take the card away from other players. Now, what the hell is going on here? Emissary of the Afterlife, when this card is sent from the field of the graveyard, you can... Wait, what? Okay. What are you searching for? Jerry Beans, man? Are we in 2017 right now? Are we in like early 2017? Ooh. My Baggio. Use the effect now. Special summon Amazonas Queen. So that way we'll live this attack. Our opponent probably cancels battle. Probably. Is that what's happening? No, they keep going. They don't see the error in their ways. I mean, I can't complain. They did damage to me. I can't argue with that. It was a good play. But I don't think it's going to help them in the end. Now, end your turn so I can end your career. Honestly, I would have preferred... Actually, no, I take that back. I was going to say I would have preferred to have Amazon Sage on the field instead of Swordswoman. But let's be honest. They don't have any back row. So what would be the point of this? Still, it kind of sucks we only have one left in our deck to search for. Turn endos, finally. Chalice. I guess we can set this. It's a useful card. We're not going to need it right now. We'll change this to attack position. We'll Battagio. Hopefully we can get over this. If not, then I banish it. Yo, I feel so bad. That effect won't trigger because it didn't go to the graveyard. Which is honestly the saddest panda in all the land. I want to know what this person was running to have the whole level 3 search. We're going to use Princess's effect just to swap out Swordswoman for Sage in case they do set back right next turn. And then hopefully we should be A-okay. And that is our turn. So far the deck seems alright. Again, like I said, it's just slightly less consistent now. Instead of having, you know, effectively 6 copies of your ace card, you have 5 copies of your ace card, and you can't run Econ, which I think is very substitutable. So the deck is fine, honestly. I feel like if anything got hit really hard is Sylvans, and I might try and make a Sylvan deck in the future and see how it works on the new ban list. But next up, I'm definitely going to try D-Heroes, because D-Heroes have definitely very good ways to play around the change to the ban list. Okay. I feel that. I feel that. I really do. Draw for turn. Baby Tiger, what a great card. We don't really need it because we have a full board of monsters, but that could change at any moment. We'll battle. Attack this foolish card. Whatever it may be. Needle Sealing. Very nice. Like I said, it can change at any moment. So let's summon Baby Tiger. And then let's use our willpower, actually. I want to use willpower to get our queen back. I feel like that's a good idea. And bam. So our Tiger a little bit weaker, but it's fine. We don't have game either way, so we might as well do this.
Here goes nothing. My monster attacks.
Okay, now I see why they were doing. Yo, if I do this, I think they just lose. Like, do they have any way to get Exodia back from being banished? Why is the game being so laggy? Really weird. That took a long time to prompt me then, but my opponent didn't have any kind of trigger either, so just the game was being slow. Alright, so Baby Tiger's back to its normal low attack. I mean, it's honestly really hard to get Baby Tiger to be pretty big, but I mean, hey, 1400/1500, which it was before I summoned, it's pretty decent. Shard of Greed. It's a bit late for that, buddy. I presume you aren't surrendering because you want the duel, not the duel, the ranked duel stamps. That's what they're called, duel stamps. Now they are called duel something. All right, we'll just battle and end. We don't want to waste this man's time. We'll just battle and end. But we'll also BM without. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say I can also BM with Chalice, but there's no point. I don't even get any more duel assessment for it anyway because I'm not getting above 3,000. 3,000 damage, of course. But hey, that's Duel 2. It was kind of slow. I feel like it was pretty slow, but the deck is still doing good stuff. And I guess we're only going to find out how much worse the deck is by doing lots and lots of duels, because of course, again, if we draw the right hand, the deck is basically the exact same. So let's keep going. and see how well we can do. We've got 2 of our stamps so far. This dual stamp thing isn't actually very good. It's only near 90 gems across the board, which isn't very much. I mean, I'd at least expect 100. Like maybe like I always imagine it should be something like, what, 25 something. I don't know. Whatever it is. I always feel like you should get 100. 90 is such a weird number. I can't complain because it is still gems, but 90 is a very weird number. Anyway, next duel we have Arcana here, and let's see. I'm going second again. Pretty good for us, I'd say. Lets us attack with our princess straight away. Holy God comes through. That hasn't even been relevant yet. This is wild. This is an absolutely wild hand. And we have Intrigue Shield, which we did have in the first duel. But again, our opponent surrendered before I even got to play a card, so I didn't get to use it. But this is good. I can actually protect my princess turn 1. Although, I'm going to have to set a full set of back row, and it's going to be... Ooh, we actually have a Dark Magician. I need to level up Arcana to get the last thing. Okay, I was going to say, are they going to use that? Of course they're not going to use it, because they can't. Draw for turn. We get Swordswoman. We're going to activate our effect. I don't know if I want to actually set this card, because they can actually, if they blow back my entire back row, I have problems. Like, I don't know. We'll just go in. You know how we do. We'll battle. I know this is a little bit stupid, but we're gonna use Princess's effect to get. We'll ditch this, and then we will get Queen. I feel like maybe ditching our monster wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I want to keep this willpower in hand, so that way, when the time comes, I can resurrect whatever I need to from the graveyard. I'm really hoping we don't see a dark magic attack, because that'll be a huge problem for us. What are they going to do? What? Yep, so they summon Dark Magician. No more monsters for them this turn. That's fine and dandy. Part of me kind of wants Princess to die, though, so I can bring it back with willpower. And then get out other thinger. Let's just hope and pray. There is no... So they're going for their draw. Did they get it? Did they get the card? 1,000 Knives? That's fine by me. And then... Battle phase? Maybe? Battle phase, maybe? Battle phase, maybe? Yes, awesome. So I will flip Onslaught. And I will chain Willpower to get my Queen. My Queen! And then once Queen comes out, our Princess can't be destroyed. I should have summoned... Oh no, maybe... No, I couldn't have summoned Queen in hindsight. I couldn't do that. I had to do it before the attack finished. I could have used Intrigue Shield, but I think I might ditch Intrigue Shield with Princess's effect to summon something next turn. Just because it seems safe that way. I'm not sure what this face down could be. I don't know what you'd set in a Dark Magician deck. Unless they just want monsters on board, because of course they couldn't normal summon after using their Magician Cardio. Cardio? Card. I don't know why I made it sound like exercise. Are you going to finish your battle phase, Arcana, or are you just going to sit here listening to your ever so silent music? Are you surrendering? That's fine too. I'm actually kind of spooked, and I think I could very easily lose this duel, but you look like you have DC'd. And or just close your app because I had willpower. Because I don't blame you. I'd be salty if I got rid of Queen and then Queen suddenly came back. And now I'm just like, I don't know what to do. You tried. I mean, they would have lived at least... Actually, no. I would have gotten rid of Dark Magician last turn. Like, that would have happened, guaranteed. So I can see why they wouldn't keep going. Because if I get rid of Dark Magician, it's going to be hard for them to bring him back. And they're not going to be able to use blah, blah, blah. By blah, 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 I mean Dark Magic Attack. If they drew Dark Magic Attack with Master Magicians, I was definitely in trouble. But... the win streak keeps on going, and I like that. We're going to go for a few more. I'm trying to hopefully fit in 2 more duels. And hopefully we'll play them through to conclusion, because I feel like these have been really, really, really slow. Maybe it's because everyone we versed, like the character has had slow music. I don't know, that could be the thing. But I don't know, we'll see. Let's see, we're going first, second, we're going second again. If I win, we'll gain a rank, which is kind of exciting, but also kind of scary, because once I get into Platinum, Legend, I won't be able to try any of the other meme decks I want to try. So this is alright. This is actually quite good. Jesse Anderson pops off with his ties. Didn't know they ran ties with this deck. This is news to me. I feel this. Okay. I feel like this is where we lose. I don't know what to do against this. Paladin. Because they're probably going to have some... Because like if they activate... This card's so good, man. This card is actually so good. Okay, what does this guy do? Okay, so you can re-equip. That's a problem for us. So we are going to battle. We will attack. Oh, wait, we can only attack that guy. I'll do it.
Here goes nothing. I attack with my monster.
Will I do it? This is a bad idea. This seems like a bad idea. Ties and Dristan is so powerful. Yeah, so there's Glory, as I expected. I didn't say it, but I knew it was coming. Because he'll just pop my monster, won't he? No, he'll pop my back row. Then he can just do it again because Madrot. Oh wow! What? Like, there's nothing I can do here. End turn. This is not looking good for us. This is really not looking good for us. I feel like my opponent should have targeted the back row. Or can they not target face up? Okay, they'd have to target face up card. That's fine. And this guy's effect isn't a quick effect. It is a quick effect. Activate Onslaught. Activate the effect to summon Swordswoman. If I see a double Cyclone as the other face down, I'm bamboozled. Because they'll get to wipe my board. But I'll get Paladin back, lol. Whew. Alright, what's their play? Because if they can use this, they can unequip this. Well, they can't re-equip it though, so that's a thing. Alright. So we managed to stall them off for one turn. We will summon Sage. I'm going to want to negate this guy's effect at some point, so we're going to go and we're going to battle. Sage will attack. Okay, we have to attack that guy first, right? So we'll get Swordswoman to attack first. And then we're going to activate Amazon's Onslaught to get my Queen. This is what's so powerful about this combo, is that Queen just comes out of hand for your main trap card. It's kind of wild. We'll keep going with what we're doing. Treacherous Trap Hole. Not the best news I've heard all day, but it's fine. We'll banish this. The treacherous man, the treacherous trap hole is such a powerful play. And then his thing happens, so he gets it back, he puts it on this guy, or even this guy, I don't even know what he wants to put it on. And then I have no monsters, so I lose the duel. I'm just gonna surrender to speed this up. That's nothing I could have done. If I had Princess, I could have kept getting my resources going, that would have been really convenient, but I didn't have it, man. Like, the Noble Knights, because of how much destruction they have, because of how much they can just kind of destroy your field, with, like, Dristan is so powerful, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. And, of course, the treacherous trap hole. Were it almost anything else, I was fine. But because it was, like, free double destruction, that's a problem. And it really sucks that it had to happen like that. Like, maybe I could have let one of my monsters die. I could have just attacked with Swordswoman, let it die, not bothered about anything else, and then summoned Princess. But the problem is I need to attack with my, sorry, not Princess, Queen. I would have needed to attack with my, so this is one of the sad times where I don't have my Princess or my, what do you call it? My Onslaught, which is a problem because you definitely need one of them, and because I can't run Restart, I mean, I could run Restart, but I don't want to run Restart, because of its nerf. Okay, one set. I think I know what that might be. And then we're going to summon Baby Tiger in defense position. And we will battle into this Komushumo. It's so obvious what it would be. Oh, Merchant, never mind, I lied. It might have been a good idea to negate its effect. I just kind of completely forgot. But I lose nothing, because next time I can build the exact same board, to be honest. The fact that they milled both their March Slaves is kind of wild. And I can guarantee you, this person isn't playing post-ban list. So, I'm going to have some trouble here. End turn. It's a free board on turn 3 for them. But they don't have any combo pieces. No Rose Lover. No Carrot Engrave. They don't have anything. I have Carrot on field, which is something. Goes for direct, that's fine. Alright. That's fine. They end the turn. We draw. What are we going to get? Can we get something useful for us? Queen. It's actually not that useful, to be honest. How much attack do you have? Not enough. That's a problem. Get Baby Tiger back. I wish I could summon Queen, but I really can't. Again, not having... I mean, it's 5 cards in our deck, right? Every time we draw, we have 1 in 3 chance of getting it. Are you kidding me? Alright. He added that to his hand. Of course that's what he had face down. I'm an idiot. I completely forgot. I forgot that Merchant adds the card. I thought it was like a regular mushroom or whatever, that he shows it and it goes to the bottom. I forgot that it adds it. That's my mistake. It's a fun way to search, though. Hey, Trunatus. Alright, well, the question is, can they get another 1200 attack on board? They probably can. They probably can. Yeah, if they have any other, okay, now, if they have any other plant-type monster in hand, I lose. They have any other plant monster, which is probably very likely. Probably very likely if they have any other plant-type monster, they lose. This time I won't surrender since we're going to end pretty quickly. Yeah, they ditch from the hand, Rose Lover, and boom, that's game. So that, my friends, is the power of luck. And you can tell, obviously, they have 2 Rose Lover, they have 2 Sylvan Komushumo. This is not a post-ban, which I don't expect everyone to use. But yeah, when we don't draw our common pieces, we don't really stand a chance, which kind of sucks. I feel like that would have been such a different duel had we drawn a single one of our combo pieces. 100% single one of our combo pieces would have been beautiful. But it is what it is, and they got really lucky. Obviously, they got double Marsh Leaf Mill when I had 2 monsters on the field, and they got, what do you call it? They got the Treacherous Trap Hole as well. So that mill was honestly god tier for our opponent. But we're gonna go for one more, and that'll end off this video. We've had some good luck, we've had some bad luck. Let's see how we can end things off. I gotta say though, it feels like our wins, honestly, I didn't feel satisfied with our wins, if that makes sense. Like, we won, sure, but I didn't feel like I did anything to deserve those wins, you know? Our losses feel crushing more than our victories feel satisfying, I guess. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad to lose a rank, because I'm pretty sure if I lose a rank and then rank back up, I get the reward. So we have a balanced deck here. Again, we have no combo pieces, which is good. I mean, 1 in 5, right? That literally means if we draw 4 cards, we should see one of our combo pieces, but twice in a row we haven't seen anything. But let's see. Maybe, just maybe, we can top deck it. Because again, it's like pretty much a 1 in 3 chance. Which I think is pretty high, to be honest. If we draw the trap itself, we're good. If we draw the princess, we're even better. What do we see? Okay. Not a card you see every day. It's gonna ditch something. Arcbrave. But you have nothing to summon with Arcbrave right now. Arcbrave's effect would trigger now, but it doesn't, and it can't. So I don't know what you're doing with your life. We're just gonna summon Swordswoman. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're going to put it in defense position. At the very least, when we don't draw a combo piece, we get Baby Tiger, so that gives us defenses. That took the longest time to let me play my card. What is happening right now? We'll set our Chalice. If I get Treacherous right now, I'm going to lose my mind. Just going to put that out there right now. Because the thing is, the way our back row is set up, right, with obviously all this stuff that was based around monsters, Treacherous literally runs straight through this deck. I might replace Intriguing Shield with something that protects us from card effects. That'd be really useful. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But let's see what our opponent wants to do. It feels like a massive waste at what they did with Yes, hit this. You fool. You fool. Alright. How are we gonna get rid of this guy? I mean, we can banish him once we get our combo piece. He has something to activate. Not a damage step card though. He takes damage, I take the monster loss, that's fine. He's only making my Baby Tiger stronger. The fool. Alright, draw for turn, we get Princess, that's perfection. Actually perfection. So we're going to summon the Princess. We're going to no. That's kind of wild. Not battle phase, I meant to end phase. Ultimate Providence, man. A card that sees a lot of play these days. Because monster effects are everything and everyone always has a bunch of monsters in their deck. I was actually thinking of putting one of those in this deck as well. But it didn't pan out. Let's see what our opponent has right now. Just going straight for the battle, that's fine. Because Baby Tiger is going to come back. We just need to make sure that we draw something useful for us. Okay, let that happen. It's actually really sad. I definitely should have chaliced my opponent's monster in the previous duel. I'm only remembering it now as Chalice pops up constantly. But yeah, I should have chaliced the opponent's magical merchant. Swordswoman's the best bet because we're at least going to do damage to our opponent instead of us. Baby Tiger. Come back. And we end. We have to get our combo pieces somehow, and they don't want to show up. The fact that they negated Princess is such a power play, which is why I love monster effect negation, man. Like, if they chalice me even, that would have been such a problem because I wouldn't have been able to search, I wouldn't have been able to use my special summon effect, I would have been sitting there waiting to die next turn. Which is not fun at all. Battling? Which one are you destroying first is the question. That is the question. That's fine. If I can draw into Princess, like Queen, that'd be wild, because I can summon it, obviously, with the Tiger's body, corpse. What do you have face down? I want to summon Sage and start attacking, but I can't. Because I won't survive. Alright. I just love that I'm slowly progressively doing damage to him with Swordswoman.
Here I go.
And nothing more.
It's my
Actually, now that I have a Princess in Graveyard, Paladin. Okay, that's kind of pointless. I was gonna say, now that I have Princess in Graveyard,
summon a monster in attack.
I can actually use willpower to special summon and search for Onslaught, which is means I have more combo pieces. I just can't see any of them, which is really depressing. Maybe I will run restart with this deck. Holy God is kind of pointless. Teaching the kid Moto, huh?
My monster's effect activates.
Mildly unfortunate. What are they bringing out, though? If it's like a blue, it's gonna be tilted.
I special
Arc
summon a
Brave
monster.
Dragon. Mildly spook, not too bad. They just end. Interesting.
Anything yet. I draw.
Oh, because I can't battle that turn. Alright. This is where the fun begins. Should be the baby, because it should come back, right? I summoned. Baby Tiger's effect activates, he comes back. I like. And then we can start attacking things.
Here I go.
Although I'm quite afraid of our opponent's back row.
Monster.
But I can't be destroyed by what do you call it? I can't be destroyed
My monster.
by battle. So if it's anything that has anything to do with attack and defense, it should be fine.
See how you like this.
Okay, that's not fun.
Here's my face down card. I activate a quick.
If only I had Super Rush myself. But that piece of the puzzle is long since gone. I pretty much lost now.
My turn's over.
I have 6 combo pieces of 11 sitting in my deck right now, not willing to come out. This is like,
Now battle.
this is honestly impeccable.
Watch and learn. My monster attack.
I haven't taken any damage though, so I mean, once we get a princess, we kind of win, which is wild.
Best you got.
If we have a princess and don't get Providence, that is.
Attack with a monster.
And slowly but surely, Baby Tiger is getting more and more powerful. More and more powerful. Alright. Can we see our second princess? Please. Chalice. That's fine, actually.
Face down.
Attacked. She'll get 800, that's not enough. Her effect will get negated, but she's still stronger than both monsters on the board.
Monster in attack position.
So I can destroy something when they attack me. And actually make use of these chalices. I feel like Chalice, right now, is proving to not be a useful card for me. Maybe I'll drop Chalice down to 1 and see what happens.
I special summon a monster.
And turn.
My turn's over.
Eventually, I will draw into something useful. I'm telling you, it will happen at some point.
Draw.
I don't know when, but it will happen.
Battle.
Battles. Attacking with... That's fine by me.
Monster attacks.
Wait till the damage step. Damage step. I'll chalice my monster. Lol, my monster, please.
I activate a quick play spell.
If I chalice both of our monsters, I could actually have us crash, but that's not what I want to happen, so we're not doing that.
A face down card. I activate a quick
Finally! This dumb dragon is off my field.
Now.
How dare you! Alright. Come on, game. It's not hard.
my turn.
Just give me princess. Thank you. If I get negated again, I swear on everything.
I summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
Ha! They can't. They can only chalice Tiger. They can only negate Tiger. Actually, no. They would have been prompted if they could have. Because I got prompted. It wasn't a trigger effect. It was a.
That'll work on me.
Oh wait, maybe they couldn't.
My face down card. My counter trap activates.
Because they're negating Tiger right now. But this still comes through. Yeah, what do I want? I need Onslaught more than I need willpower.
I set a card.
Like I want both, but I can't have both.
My turn's
In before they top deck like Galaxy Cyclone. Or Cosmic Cyclone, should I say that Galaxy Cyclone's not in the game. It should be, though. I think Galaxy Cyclone should be in the game. If you guys don't know, it's a spell card that can be banished from the graveyard to destroy something again. You should look it up. It's a very cool card. Okay. I see you, big dog.
Don't blink.
You fool!
I reveal my face down
Nah.
card. My continuous
Let's not use the effect now.
activates.
Use this effect to banish his monster.
Continuous trap activates.
You gonna attack me again, buddy? Is that what you want to happen?
Don't blink.
You're a
I
madman.
attack with a monster.
I mean, I accept the terms. Because you get banished.
Do something.
And it comes down to a top deck situation in which I have the first turn.
Any yet.
Give me another monster that I can use. Princess, hello. Hello, princess.
Summon my monster's effect activates.
Yeah, we can use Baby Tiger.
My monster's effect activates.
That's so clutch, dude. Because Tiger triggered and my opponent didn't get a chance to chain.
Here I go.
Um,
I special summon
he,
a
what do you call it?
monster.
He, what's the word? Let's get willpower. He got binned is the best word, to be honest. Alright, so we're going to battle. Now, let's see how much damage we can get on board right now. So, Tiger goes for some damage. They surrender. Okay, that's fair. They probably knew that I had damage. But still, we did it. We somehow pulled it off. And that was a really, really long duel. Honestly, I don't think the deck has any kind of real issues. I feel as though it can still be bricky. Like, if you don't draw into anything, you saw how long it took me to get any of my cards out. But as soon as I did get my card out, it was just a win. So, as long as you're not ridiculously unlucky like I am, I think the Holy Guard variant is fine. However, if you want to run restart to guarantee, because I feel like Amazonas can get away with not drawing a card because of the amount of milling that you have. I know it sounds crazy, but I think they can get away with it. As long as you start with Princess or your field spell, your Onslaught, then you already have card advantage. So I think that maybe, just maybe, restart is okay with that. I don't know. We'll see what happens when the actual changes come to the game. I'm definitely keen to run this deck again once we get new restart and see how it goes. Because realistically, I wouldn't have had to restart that many times. It would have been less than half the time I'd had to restart, which is, it's fine. It is what it is. But either way, we went 3 from 5, so 3 to 2, which is good. We had a good ratio. We sadly didn't rank up, but again, I did say that I didn't want to rank up, so maybe that's kind of why. I don't know. Regardless, it was a fun time. I definitely do love using this deck because it is a kind of slow resource gain kind of engine, which makes it a lot more fun and interactive, in my opinion. Either way, like I said, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links PvP content in the future, hit that subscribe button also, because there'll be plenty more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links coming very, very soon. Either way, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.